Anjanya ngwana le phoswa le nyane. O phuleile.
Other radio stations will say.
What's up, everyone? We are back, and I am super excited about this episode. Sam is here. Sam, how are you doing? Are you good? As always, the peace sign, it means he's good. Well, if you're new here, you're welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your comment on the comment section. Yeah, I always forget this. This time I got it right. And yeah, we love hearing from you. And today in studio we have an author. She goes by the name of Brenda. Brenda, how are you?
I'm good, Shibu. How are you?
I'm good. I don't want this to be like formal. I feel like we are too formal. Are we formal, Sam? Or are we good?
Your introduction was formal.
What's formal?
Yes, it is. So,
Can we just tone it down a bit?
I don't know. Just give it some vibe.
Nah. Yeah. As we carry along, I think the vibe will come alive. So, how would someone that really knows you describe you?
I'm a very bubbly person, good-hearted person, and yeah, I think those are the two qualities. I mean, I'm a very strong woman, I think.
Nah. Well, you're an author. You wrote a book. I have a copy with me here.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. Interesting indeed.
Must be nice, like seeing your work into a finished product.
Yes, that was so exciting. Like I was so proud of myself when I published this book,
Yeah. Okay. No, great. This book, guys, one thing I can tell you about this book is it's such a tiny book. Like it has few pages. But then the contents of this book, Brenda.
That's me. That's me.
Really? Like, would you like to discuss the cover of your book? Because it has a woman with, what are those? It's like they look like wounds, when someone.
Yeah, the content of the book is more about my pain, the abuse, and the violence, everything that has been happening to me when growing up until I become this woman that I am today. So that cover was a suitable cover for me to express what I was going through.
Interesting. Well, your book you're exposing a lot in this book, not taking away from the fact that is your own experience and how you grew up. But then when you were writing your book, were you not scared that you will upset other people, you will lose relationship, people close to you? Were you not?
Another thing about the book, remember, it's about me questioning my identity, sense of belonging, and things like that. So, me, yes, I don't want to lose relationships that I have with my family and everybody else. But the main issue and aim here is to write the book was to what we call to get everything out. To it was more about me trying to heal from my pain, and I this is my story. I own the story, so I was not gonna be doing any justice to myself if I did not publish this book. You understand what I mean? Because when I first started writing the book, it started more like a diary of some sort, because I needed somebody to talk to, and I had this pain, I had this burden, and I needed somebody to share.
Yeah.
And everyone that was around at the moment, they were okay with everything that was happening to me. So that means there was no one that was willing to listen.
Yeah.
So the exercise book was the only solution. So that's when I started writing. So to come back to your question, to say I was not afraid to lose relationships, yes, I was. That's why when before publishing the book, I kind of like called my sisters to tell them that I'm going to publish something like this because it's a very sensitive book. It's gonna be exposing my family a lot.
Yes.
So I call them, and then I discuss with them what is. Then the way everyone was like, we can't wait until the book was published. Then everything changed.
I can imagine. Like,
So being disowned by my family was the last thing on my mind, because I'm questioning my identity anyway. So the sense of belonging, where do I belong?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
You understand? That means being disowned is out of the question. It's out of the question in this case. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, it is very painful that yes, the book has done some damage, you understand?
Yeah.
And I expected that.
Yeah.
I expected that. But at the same time, I also expected that they will understand my perspective,
Yeah.
my viewpoint in all of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they end up understanding?
Some they do, some they don't. Because if I can tell you, some of them, ever since they read the book, they've never called or contacted me since. So yes, the book has ruined the relationships I'm in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel good. I feel like something in me that was there, I'm healing. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm healing. And the fact that those who are no longer with, who are, what do I put this? Those who decided to leave, we understand, or to stay away from me. That means they were never there anyway. You understand? Because if you love me enough, you would have stayed and understand, and ask me why did you, and tell me what exactly is upsetting you in all of this, because they just disappeared. Then no questions asked, and you understand.
Yeah. So have you ever, maybe someone from the book, anyone from the book came to you and said, I didn't know you were hating like this, and said sorry, like for what, maybe I have put you through?
Not from those who have put me through
Yeah.
that.
So it was other people.
Yes, other people would come and say, oh, Brenda, but all this while I thought I know you, I understand you.
Right, Brenda, with me I have your copy. This is a copy of your book. Isono, Sika. For someone who hasn't read your book yet, just briefly, tell us what this book is all about, just so that people can have context, or they can relate, or at least have an idea while we're having our conversations.
Isono Skababa is the story of a young girl whose identity has been questioned.
Okay.
She has been called illegitimate because of the way she was conceived or born. She was born through rape.
Okay.
So the stories all are about into how she found out she was a child of rape, and then how she suffered and abused by the people that were supposed to be taking care of her growing up. And this girl questions, which was it because of Isono Skababa now? Was it because I was
It's okay. Yeah. Guys, like we've said, this is a very emotional book. we anticipated this. So it's not by surprise that this is happening. So, yeah.
So, yeah, she's kind of like asking herself that was it because of what her father did to her mother? Was she usafara kangaka because she's suffering in all directions. At home where she's supposed, father's home, and also when she thought ukuthi uya kuma wakhe to ukuthi uzophila kahle, and then nakhona kube khona another share of the pain. So she questions ukuthi was it because of Isono's kababa na? Because I don't know why these people they were angry ngale ndlela ukuthi bamtreat ngale ndlela bamtreat.
Okay.
Lo mntwana ngisho lo mntwana oyima ngithi.
She's laughing now. Okay.
So yeah, that's all Isono's kababa is about that. Yeah, so ikhuluma ngale journey ke yakhe to a point where iqala from sasemncane to a point azakwazi ukuthi akhonke anqobe lezi zinto lezi.
So this book is based on true events.
Yes, it's a true narrative.
So this is basically your story.
My story. That's my story. That young girl I'm talking about is me. Sengikhulile manje.
Bluetooth disconnected.
So ngithi refer ngokuthi it's a story of a young girl because iqala from ngisasemncane ngifike ekhaya and then ngihlukumezeka and everything that was going on there at your house. So to a side whereby ngiyohlala nomama nakhona ngathola another share of izinto that I'm not supposed to, and I'm asking myself, and then the day my mom exploded to say that I'm a child of rape, that's when this title Isono kababa came from, because that day everything started to make sense to say, okay, so because I've been wondering why, what did I do to labantu to treat me ngale ndlela?
Yeah.
So that day, I was like, oh, Isono kababa. Ngithwele Isono kababa.
No, your story is very, I don't know. I can imagine even the writing process, It
was so painful.
Yeah, I can imagine. So it's very understandable that, you will get emotional every now and then. And like you said, it's a healing. And healing is a journey. And whenever there will be a trigger, it will take you there.
Yeah,
it will take you back. So it's very understandable that you feel like that, So on a lighter note.
I wonder which one is that.
I don't know. You'll tell me about like your childhood. How was it like growing up in Nkandla? You grew up in Nkandla, right?
Yeah, uyifundile le ncwadi Shibune.
I did. And guys, I must tell you.
You know the content of the book.
I did. And the book
and I'm
is
proud of
Zulu.
you, because it's Zulu lacy,
Like, listen,
I'm
guys.
so proud of you.
Give me my flowers. I actually want to do the applause thing. Sam, what is that applause thing? Sam taught me this thing. Yeah. That was for me. That was for me. Yeah, and it's in isiZulu, so it was a bit difficult, but then I got the gist.
And you understood the content with what is exactly going on there.
I did actually. So how was it like growing up in Nkandla? The only thing we know about Nkandla is Jacob Zuma.
I don't know which. We are asking in which context.
I'm sure
now,
you do have like some good memories.
Oh, you mean those?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. It's a very vibey and good environment to raise any child. I would say it's a good space for families and for everything. You understand? Inama, green, Nkandla, our memories are right.
Yeah. So where the previous
And
president.
no Zuma is from Nkandla, so
Yes.
we even have a president. You understand? You understand
Shout
why?
out to Nkandla.
Yes, so in Nkandla.
So you know where his home is?
Sorry?
You know where his home is?
Oh yes, I do. It's there when but again, I'm not from that side of Nkandla. Yes, yeah. I'm from Ntingwe. Esigodini kuthiwa KwaNongweni. You know, farm was.
Yeah, please speak to the mic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yabona sengirilexile.
Yeah, good. We like that.
Sengirilexile manje I'm feeling sengisekhaya.
We like that.
Yeah, I was saying bengithini na?
KwaNgqamalala.
No, I'm not from that side of Nkandla. I'm from Ntingwe esigodini kuthiwa KwaNongweni. Though that's where I'm from. Yes.
That's great.
So other than that, it's emakhaya nje. It's a rural area and yeah, nothing enye nje ukuthi nje yeah. Inkandla nje. I don't know how to explain it. To describe it. I mean,
actually, your book starts when you were taken to your father's house or your father's place where your father was staying. For me, I feel like for me it starts there. That's where you
for
start.
you, I was gonna correct you.
Yeah,
I was gonna correct you because the way I've started the book, started the book with a memory. When my sisters they called me half blood, remember?
Yes.
And then that triggered this memory, how I grew up, how everything went down.
For me, because that's when you go to your father's house, that's when the dots start connecting. Yes.
Okay,
That's why they were referring her to this. Oh, that's how it came about. You understand? But then how you go to your father's place, it was very interesting. You know?
Interesting indeed, because I don't even know how I ended up there. And even my mom is denying to have any part of or consenting ukuthi ngiyohlala ekhaya. You understand? What I can remember is that my mom used to be a street vendor.
Yes.
And then she used to go and sell at pension distribution centers.
Okay.
Pension for elderly people. You understand?
Yeah.
Sorry. So she used to. So that day, one particular day, she took me with. Number one. That's number one.
Okay. She normally doesn't take you along.
Now you get me.
I do.
So she took me with that day. And then my other cousin who used to work with my mom, and then when we get there, she took me to this ugogo nomkhulu to introduce me as these are your grandparents from your father's side. I was a child, so
you didn't question those things.
You understand? I was a child. I was like, okay. Then I continued with whatever playing as a child, what I was doing. I don't know what was the conversation between those people.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, then when everyone is leaving, then I'm living with
your grandparents.
My grandparents. So I ended up like going to my father's home. Yeah. So I don't know what exactly happened there. So my mom, as I said, that she denies to having any part of. She says she didn't even know that. But to my surprise is that if you lose your child, and then why can't you take the next taxi or do something to follow the okay to go to the police station. Thola mosothu umntana mushonephi.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I do. But then just to give context, to the viewers, because you were very sickly. You were a sickly child.
Yes, I used to.
And then your aunt believed that if they can take you to your father's side of the family, you'll be okay. You'll be healed.
Yes. Because I used to be like frequently going in and out of hospitals. So yes, they were trying to convince my mom that if maybe she can allow or take me to my father's home, then I can be better. So I don't know after that. Maybe she was convinced, but why is she denying it?
I don't know. Do you think she would
you see why I wanted to write this book? Because I have so many questions.
So you never got the answer? You never got the answer?
Yo, you know what? Every time we speak about
so
these
she
things...
still says, I didn't give consent.
Yes,
like you went without my permission.
But yeah, everyone believed ukuthi ukula wami was more about izinto zamadlozi, and so I have to go and stay ekhaya ngithi lapho engizalwa khona.
And mawusuka uya ekhaya wafika lapho waba right. You never got sick again.
Never.
Interesting.
Very.
So now that's when I say your story now begins for me.
Okay.
You know, you get there, your mom is not there.
Yes, umndeni omkhulu, like my mom is not there, and everyone is not familiar, and then you get everything. It's so new.
Can you speak to them?
Okay, ngishilo ngathi sengicomfortable.
Okay. I'll keep on reminding you. Don't worry about it.
Everyone is. I mean, like everything is new
to you.
To me. Even the Lobaba, my father, they are introducing to. In fact, I was never introduced to my father. My father, when he came wherever he was coming from, then driving in, then he kind of like called us, and then he was like, unjani Brenda, and I'm like, bolo baba, ngazelaphi. Yeah, Brenda, I'm like, baba, wasn't she kamalami? Ungazelaphi. Hey. So it was like that.
You don't ask questions. Like, when am I going home?
I'm just a child. And I'm also excited. Even though I'm also excited. I've never been to a place called my father's home. I'm also excited, and I'm meeting like a lot of people here. But I'm excited.
Yeah.
And until izinto ziba serious, that's when I realized ukuthi hayi angathi ngisendaweni wrong.
Yeah. So your mom never ever came looking for you. She never came to take you ukuthi wena ithathe ingane yami without my permission.
No, not ngalesa sikhathi. But eventually she came to visit after iminyaka.
Yeah.
You understand? She came and visited me at home. But it was like not ukuthi she did not come to Utazoti. Okay. And I learned after that she got shot, and then she was hospitalized for a very long time.
So that could also contribute to why
and I didn't know.
I get you. So in your book, okay, ufigele ku gogo wakho, your grandma wakukhulisa up until a certain point in her life. Am I correct? And then she passed on. And then that's when one of your father was in polygamy, like the type of marriage is tembu, ne? So when your grandmother passed on, you had to now stay with one of the wives.
Yes. In fact, I started staying with one of the wives while she was still around. My grandma.
Oh, okay.
Because she's the one who suggested the idea that I should be raised by one of the wives. Then they chose the one that is supposed to be raising me and taking care of me.
And then that's when things went sour.
Oh, that's when things went sour. And
so, because you paint a very... I cried.
Yes, sir.
I cried long time ago. I forgot to tell you that please cry at home so that when we meet,
We don't
right. Yeah. I cried long time ago.
As you said, triggerisha.
Yeah.
So let's just hope it's not gonna happen. The crying,
yeah. But if it happens, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, you have to buy the book in order for you to relate and know what we're talking about. Like, you'll understand what's going on here, right? Yeah. So you paint a very bleak and, picture around stepmothers. Your experience was not so nice. So do you believe that another woman can raise another woman's child as their own?
Yes. This decision is never about women as a whole. It's more like it's an individual decision that how you decide to treat another person, because it's more like that. You decide how you want to treat a person, a human being. You understand? So it's never about us collectively as women. You see, it's never about that. So I believe. Yes, a woman is capable of raising a child of we understand, because remember, even encwadini I've mentioned that umamkhulu wami from ubaba omdala.
Yes.
Eventually wangidabukela to say, because ngase ngihlala emzini yabantu, like I was no longer staying at home because I was writing my exams. Zami tricky, ngihlala kude, because now izinto hectic at home.
Yeah.
I can't study at home. I can't do anything. The only thing that I'm good at, to my stepmother's eyes, is to ngenza my household chores.
Yeah.
So if I'm not, then we're gonna have a problem. You understand? So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't study. I couldn't. So that's when I told my mom to say, I just need to complete this matric, and then.
Yeah.
I'll see. So then my mom was suggested that I go and stay kuma family, kuma relatives wakhe, my relatives wakhe lapho around, and they were staying very far from school. So my umamkhulu wami ke from ubaba omdala, iside lika baba omdala, ubhuti kababa, then she said, Brenda, please come back. Home is a home, whether or whatever that is happening at home, please come back, because I hear good vele we are struggling even we la khona, because kukude nesikole.
Yeah.
Uzodlala sidla khona nabantu abami, like I will take care of you, even though it was late, because she's always been there now, seeing things happening to me. She was not doing anything about it. So even though it was late, but ekugcineni wa sympathize nami, to say as umuntu wesifazane. So my point ke ilapha ekuthenini ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi into yokuhlukumeza izingane, it's more of individual decision.
Yeah.
You decide when, and nenhliziyo yomuntu, inhliziyo zethu azifani. Uyabona, not all abantu besifazane banenhliziyo ezimbi, I would say. You understand? So yes. No, it's not really about painting a terrible picture yabantu besimame as abantu bonke. No.
It's just your experience.
It's just my experience was never good.
But then also, very few people, they can give maybe a positive,
Yes, that's true.
very, very few people, because most people that I meet that have been raised by stepmothers or whatever, they feel like...
Maybe we kind of remind our stepmothers something. I don't know. Maybe we trigger some pain in there. We don't know. We'll never know.
Yeah.
As I said, it's an individual decision. So we'll never know until you ask the person, why are you treating a child like that? Because a child, whatever that happened, a child he or she was never part of everything. So why are you treating... In fact, why are you treating a human being like that?
Yeah.
Not even to say a child, because no one is supposed to be treated the way some of our stepmothers are treating izingane out there.
Hectic. So how's your relationship with your half siblings now? Is it still the same, or?
Ayizikhalile shwele.
Ngespeaker.
Ayizalila. As I said, ever since some of them, ever since they bought incwadi this book, they've never contacted me since. So yes, the relationship running. But even though I feel like I so wish ukuthi bafike bezile mina to ask me ukuthi maybe say something, and then we discuss and understand my point of view, my perspective. You understand?
And from the book, if I remember correctly, like you were always the one reaching out. You were always the one reaching out. You would maybe sometimes go to them. I think some of them are in Joburg, and you know, like it feels like you had this void that you wanted to fill. Like you were yearning for a relationship with them.
Even as I said that I've been doing that my whole life. There's this void nyani that engazuthi I feel ngifuna ukubelonga.
Yeah.
Ngifuna ukubelonga somewhere. Uyabona? Ngifuna ukubelonga even kuyo yonke nje yonke lento nje ekhaya ngifuna ngathi bangangamukela ngendlela eright.
Yeah.
Uyayibona?
Hectic. So from the book, we also see your relationship with your mother, like your biological mother.
Sometimes when I look back and I'm like, goodness me, what was happening?
Yeah.
Why in lanes babona deserve all this? What was that's why I came with the title Isono Skababa. Because I don't feel like yonke lento, everything that is happening is because of me. I feel like ngithengithole isono ofungasona kodwa sami. Maybe when they see me, you understand.
Yeah.
Okay, babona
Whatever that happened.
Especially my mom. Especially my mom, because remember the whole story is that she said she was raped,
Yes,
or molested by Obaba. So mina I a product. I became a product of Leo rape. So
but then
your question, sorry, your question was, I think I'm answering.
No, we still going. I haven't posed any questions.
Okay.
My thing was just highlighting that your relationship with your mother was also rocky.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we have now established that your mother might be feeling like that because of how, she conceived you. This one is a very, very difficult subject for me to touch,
No, please. We
but
are here already.
Have you ever had a sit down with your mom, and maybe ask her, or maybe has she ever came to you? Like, have you ever any,
It's any question.
I don't know. Oh my God, no. What I'm trying to say is, have you ever had any opportunity, you and your mom, have a heart to heart, umtshele what's in your heart, akutshele ukuthi umntanami, the reason I was acting like this is because of 1, 2, 3, or the reason I'm acting like this is now umtshele ukuthi ma kanti where we, because what I get, you have questions, ne? And what she has is resentment.
Ngiyamsaba nje.
Namanje.
Yeah, okay, if ngazi noma ngathi ukumsaba yini noma ngizothi mhlawumbe ukuhlonipha or yini, but kunezinto engathi asixoxe to ukuze kufike lo point, because ngisaba ukuthi uzoreact kanjani.
Yeah.
Remember, I've seen her amaside wakhe. Yes, she's my mom, but you understand. So kwesinye isikhathi we've never asikaze sihlale phansi sikhulume ngayo ngale ndlela wena oyichaza ngayo. But okay. First thing first, when she eventually angitshela ukuthi she was raped,
Yes.
she exploded in front of Mngwabantu.
Yes. I know. I've I marked the page somewhere.
Yes, she it was not, uyabona ukuthi anger. Because she was not supposed to do that the way I see it.
Yeah, it was on page 79.
So she why memeza
Yeah.
to say that yes, vele ubabakho wangrape.
Yeah, and this comes after you and your cousin came home late, I think. Yes.
Angithi wayengasafuni ukuthi singene endlini. So now we sesi exchange amagama there and there, mom please besiyofona besingayeli ukwenza lento, because she was cursing us thinking that we were besiyofuna abafana or something like that.
Yes.
Now we are trying to explain. So now when we realized she was not going to open the door.
Yeah.
She was not going to, she never opened that door since until njalo aze asifake ejele.
Why are we laughing? This is not a
Shayani. Akazange sasivulela mos. Okulandela lapho kwaba yiprison.
So, Laya ejele for how many days?
Days.
No, it was months, ne?
5.
5 months.
Oh, okay. What?
No,
okay,
this is
sizange
weird.
stuff yakule ejele.
Okay.
I guess kubike. Okay, Lena be question yakho. Okay. She did not like tell me ngendlela right, as I was saying. So, but after sibuya lapho eWestville, then ke sahlala phansi. That's when she told me how my father molested or raped her. She told me the whole story.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Nah.
So, but even now, because last year December, I was kind of like, girl, out about to do counseling or something.
Yeah.
No, mina, yeah, cancelisha mina. Because kancane uyayivusa le ndaba. Kancane she will be like, angithi uyakhumbula baba kwangenzani? Hayi sisi.
Yeah.
Ngingenaphi mina because mina ngiyajabula nangilethe emhlabeni mos.
Yes. And you turned out like, wow, you beautiful, like you know, you're doing well.
So yes, ukuthi nathini ayidlule phela, and my father is not even here to ukuthi ayikhulumele ngokwakhe ukuthi kahle kwenzakalani vele.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was here, how was I going to,
you know,
or to approach this whole thing? I wonder.
Because you found out after he's dead.
So I wonder what was going to happen vele if my father was still around too. Because I was going to ask him.
No.
Wenzombuza shem. Sengimdala phela nami. Ukuthi kahle vele, why did you do that?
Yeah.
This inhumane thing, why did you do that? You understand? So yes, so asikazihlale phansi ke to answer your question le ukuthi have you ever like sit down no mama sikhulume kahle le ndaba like abantu abadala. But ke sikhulume nje roughly. Ikukhulunywe yona
In passing.
Because even this other time ngimzwile futhi eyikhuluma with one of my sisters kade ngivakashele.
Yeah.
So I pretended ukuthi angathi angizwa ngathi ngisendlini emxoxela the whole story again. And that sister engikhuluma ngayo is from my father's side. Ukuzala ubaba omdala. So I was so happy ukuthi umxoxela yena, and she came to me to say, yazi Brenda, I thought maybe this story say rape is a manga or something, but the way I think ngibona pain ngayo kuma wakho when she was telling me, I believe it now. And ngizoyeka ngifike ngibatshela.
So yazi mina what I feel I get where your mother is coming from, ne? Because you guys, besides ukuthi when your phone uyabona is an innocent thing. When your phone it was late. To her, maybe it was a trigger. To her, she's scared for you. ukuthi umntanami, I don't want her to go through
what I've gone
yes
through.
so like she was protecting you, but then it's just that the way she was going about it, you know,
Une-hard love kahle kahle.
yeah
Uyabona labo bazali labo,
yes
even though
yes,
they are trying ukwenza into enhle ingabe sabukeka njengento enhle because indlela abayenza ngayo iba hard.
yeah but sometimes yeah I do get hurt sometimes.
Okay, sometimes
Yeah, sometimes
yeah,
sometimes I do get, actually most of the time I do get her totally, like, and I feel like she loves you and she doesn't want anything to happen to you, especially what happened to her. She doesn't want that to happen to you too.
maybe.
Yeah trust me.
Okay, if you say
Trust me.
so.
So the one that I don't get, it was, you know, where you guys were in jail for quite some time. That one was like, oh mama kanti hambo yo
Angiyabona lolu uthando lwakhe
yeah.
lwakhe sometimes liyona izinto. You understand? I think even though she's trying to do into right and she ended up doing into right ngendlela wrong. You see? Because even when I was in jail, then the social workers they called her to have a
I don't
meeting
know about
because I bengiyimine angithi.
yeah.
Bambiza to ukuthi but do you understand that you are ruining your future yalengane? And why ungaqedi yonke lento le? Because now it was more like ukuthi I don't know why ufuna ukwenzani, and even that story ngiyasaba ukusikhuluma yazi naye because seriously fana bengiyikhuluma lezi zinto nomama ngithi we mama awusho ngempela what ma usibophelani vele.
Angithi nina you went through the window angithi
kodwa usungazibopha abantu for 5 months safike sadla sathi samcleanela ngisho endlini. Leo it's a very innocent gesture leyo. Uyayibona?
I don't know, maybe she was opening up to having you around. I need to spend long time away from her.
And I expected her to treat me like differently because she knew ukuthi ngiphumaphi and what was happening there.
Yeah.
We understand. So I expected her to treat me ngendlela different. We understand. Ngibe comfortable. Nje once empilweni once.
Mara ngithi when you didn't know what she went through.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so that's why maybe you had that anticipation ukuthi yo manje ngiyakuma kuzoba mnandi.
But still, even if bekuthiwa angiyazi ukuthi udlulephi. Sorry. But ngingane yakhe mos.
You are.
Ngingane yakhe and uhlalile nami until ngiba na 80 everything was fine. Ngingane yakhe mos, like why would you treat your child like that? Why would you send your child a prison? While she's still busy repeating matric, trying to fix her future, and then when boom, you send her to jail. So it's not like ngithi ubed ngaleyo ndlela. No, my mom is not makekho bed.
You just
understand. It's just it understand ukuthi kahle kahle ithini into ya as understand yena ukuthi where was she coming from with all of this. You see.
So mabakhuluma nama social work, did they at least maybe try to convince her ukuthi
she said no.
Uthi abahlali
Mabetha kasula icala, she said no. Saqhubeka sahlala.
So what happened? How did you guys come out?
It was just uNkulunkulu nje, I would say. You know.
Oh, so it was from...
It was just uThixo nje, uJehova. Because okay, all this long when we were still ejeleni. Angithi you go to a court to your ufike bakhuluma whatever la bayikhulumayo ukubone mona sema movie. I'm sure you've never been to So bakhuluma lento abayikhulumayo bese bayambuza ukuthi ke niyamfuna nummeli lo wahulumeni.
Yeah.
Lilo yahulumeni.
Yeah.
Hayi thina ngithi we were confident that we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All this law like no, we don't. So bekhulumela lapho ngo accuse number 1.
Hayibo.
The whole me.
So it was hectic. It was a real thing.
Hayibo, we are changing codes like high court. J, K, hayibo.
Hayibo.
It was a serious thing. Hayibo, we understand that one. And usisi wami unomntwana ngaleso sikhathi vele. Angithi yena wayecela ukuthi ngizoyibeka kanjani konje lento le. When I moved to Durban angithi, then yena she's older than me. And then she said, Brenda, can you please speak to your mom on my behalf to ask her if I can come and look for umsebenzi, like ngibheka umsebenzi lapha eThekwini.
Yeah.
Ngizohlala naye. And then I spoke to my mom, and then she said, no, it's fine. So and unomntwana lo usisi wami like uncane umntwana. Not ukuthi ukhona la uhle umshiye enkani. So she used to cry a lot. We were in jail, she used to cry a lot, and that disturbed me a lot, because everything that was happening there now, I feel responsible somewhere somehow, because this is my jail. So now I feel responsible. I feel like somewhere somehow my mom I'm keep her in, and then kusade mina ngiyiwani.
Yeah.
Yes. So the day saphuma ngalo ejele, so we went to a court as usual, and then they asked us that day ukuthi do you niyamfuna ummeli? And that day I said yes. Imagine if ngangithe yes vele ngo day 1, maybe we would
the whole thing would have been
exactly, you know. But ungazi ke angingazi, I was so confident ikutshela. Yeah, I was like, oh, uzoyikhulumela shem.
Kanti.
So kanti ngiyayibambezela. So the day that day okay, then saphuma sabuyela ezansi lapha ecourt sahlala sesibuyela eWestville. Usesinikezwe next date. So ummeli sesiye siyamfuna ngithi. Then this woman ke nje osekhulile then came down to us, and then was like, hey Brenda, yes, I've. And then she asked questions again. What really happened? That's when I narrated the whole story. We would know this is what happened. When they go 1 or 2 or 3, and then she was like, are you sure that woman is your mother? And I said, yes, she is. And she said, do you have her numbers? And I said, yes, I do. I gave her the numbers. And then she called my mom. You know what she said? What yehlwana phansi nami mina ngiyayilimela emakhaya. Bophani lezo igebengu lezo ezimbili lihlwane phansi nami. Wavala ifoni yakhe tu. Wanika ikhanda lo mama wasla. And then she went back to a court. I don't know what she said to my colleagues wakhe. Then after that we were called again. Just like that. And then they told us ukuthi iqala liphelile. Asambini. We don't have money, we don't have anything, like now how are we going to get endlini? But ke ngoba ngisho uNkulunkulu uyalenza icebo shem. Usathi siphuma lapho nje sahlangana na somebody esimazi. Just like that. No, samcela imali. Siyaphi naye?
I'm thinking maybe the neighbor or something.
Hey, she is. In fact, losses uma wayekade qashe kwakhe vele. So she knows everything. I was like, hey, bonifuna nina lana? And we were like, hayi siqeda kuphuma la ekhulukuthi. Siqeda kuphuma ngaphakathi.
Hayibo.
So at the house, cela usinikeze imali yokugibela please. So kokela. Then she gave us money.
Ngoba
20 rand, I think it was 20 rand of
benizoyizama ne?
So that was it. Saphuma kanjalo ke ejele.
So maniphuma uyaphi manje?
So hamba nje siyofuna abangani. Masiphuma nje sahamba khona amantombazane esiwaziyo phela around nathi you've been staying there. I mean, I've been staying there for 5 months, right? Because ngangisuke eNkandla ngoDecember after ngiqeda ukubhala ama-exams. So I've been there for quite some time now. So ngase ngathi hayi sahamba saya kubona ke lo mantombazane salala lapho sonke. In fact saya kubona even before we got arrested. Amaphoyisa asifice kibo labo sisi. That's when phela my mom said amaphoyisa makuthiwa yibo laba ngithi amantombazana wonke.
Yeah.
And amaphoyisa afika athi, so who's Brenda, who's Zinhle here?
Yeah.
Hayi ke sakhonjwa wathi manangu. So asethi amaphoyisa, but why amantombazana amaningi angake ehlala endlini eyi-one athi uma badesa ngomzimba ngithi like
eish. Yo, ayibesikhala sheba, ayibesikhala.
no yazi ngaphenduka ngathi nje hawu ma like serious sengazathi sidayisa ngomzimba pho
Amaphoyisa athini?
abona phela ukuthi sidayisa ngomzimba
Plus nibaningi ne.
kanti no, it's just iroom yama-girls nje ayifunela imisebenzi yabona azozama amatohwebo bese ba-crash it together ke bahlale lapho
So that they can pay rent.
and share rent yabo into kanjalo
Yo, so when you stayed with your friends
they were not,
for how long?
They're not really my friends.
People that you know, your acquaintances, those girls that you stayed with.
Let me think ukuthi konje, because I remember shortly after that my mom called me to say wayesemakhaya ngithi kwanongoma khako mama. So she called me ukuthi angifanele ngehle ngekhaya because she was coming back to Durban to fetch her sister who was sick. So then I should use that opportunity to go back with her. So then I don't know how long, I can't really remember now ukuthi kwakuyisikhathi esingakanani. So then ngase ngahamba naye ngaya kaNongoma ekhaya mama.
So that is how you.
That's when she narrated the stories ka baba kahle telling me ukuthi kahle kwenzakalani between them.
So ukuthi babona ukuthi she was wrong, but then she didn't know how to say please come back home.
She didn't know even to ukuthi our parents, our African parents sometimes bafunda hide kanjani ukuthi baxolise.
Yeah, but she's sorry. It doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't come out.
Hayi kuba it doesn't. But I think it was her way to say, I see ukuthi I've wronged you. So now please come. Yeah, because since then ngabuyele.
No. Hectic. Okay, so Benong, do you think things would have turned differently for you if your father was alive, or?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. My father ubengithanda.
Yeah.
Very much. So sometimes I wonder myself ukuthi kahle ngabe ngikuphi.
Yeah. If your life would have been like
injani vele if ubaba ubekakhona, because I think he loved all his children. Like he was a kind of a person that loves loudly. We understand. So, and I think he wanted a better future for all of us. For all of us. So, yeah, I believe if Baba be around, things would have turned maybe to a different direction, of which I don't know which direction, but I know
it. I think we see you like repeating metric in your book several times. Like,
it's not really several times.
How many times? Sorry.
Remember the other one was disturbed by EJ.
Oh, so you didn't get the chance to write.
Okay, I felt my metric first.
Yes,
attempt.
first time.
Then secondly, remember I'm in Durban now. I'm staying with my mother, and then she sent me to prison.
Oh.
Then 5 months down the line, she sent me to a Westfield. Then now ngase ngaphuma ke esikoleni. I did not get a chance to write that one. So ngaze ngabuyela the following year.
So okay, no, kwazakala, no. I get
that
why.
one was disturbed by circumstances, unforeseen.
Yeah. Yo, no, no. No one could have seen that one coming.
Oh no, an unforeseen shame.
All right, so mara now I'm sure ni right niyakhuluma.
Very. Yes, right. Kakhulu futhi we are mother and daughter nje in a very good relationship.
That's great. That's
in a
great.
very good space and relationship. It's perfect. The way I've always wanted. You understand?
There's also a part that I like in your book. I think it was you and is it Kwanele? She wrote a letter and then your father found the letter and you got a hide for it.
Okay. No, my father found the naleyo letter leyo was ubaba wayinikwa. Because there's no way that my father would have found that letter ngowakhe. He doesn't go through our things most. He doesn't go through our wardrobe and it was there, we covered yami. So how on earth my father ended up finding that letter? You know? So that was another another word. Yes, stepmother. You understand?
Can you please just give people context, because they don't know what's in the letter, just highlight briefly what was in the letter. Why did you get a hiding for it?
I still have scars. Ngisho mina scars emzimbeni, physical scars, not the emotional ones. From leyo mvubu leyo.
Eish.
Imvubu yazi kona ukuthi naba ngiyazi ke nangesilungu ukuthi
I do. What is it in English?
Ngiya
Sambukunyana, so
something like that. Yeah.
Eish.
Okay, it was later it was umjolo wabantwana musa. So this a friend of mine uthe ukuba older than me. Then now seyajola and ujola with my other brothers khona la ekhaya. So she wanted to express her love. Le young love yabo ukuthi how everything, and she expressed kwamanyani ke shemo kwamampela, she went deep anyana athi she can't wait to sleep with him. I mean, I don't even know to that, guys. Come on.
She was so in love.
She was in love. I can't wait. Yabo. So I think that's the part. Eyenza ukuthi ngishawe ngampela ukuthi so wazini wena ngale.
Yeah.
Ngashawa, yes.
Ubaba could shukuthi nawo you are in this.
Sengithi sengilala namadoda. Ngimncane kangaka.
And wena umncane. Awazi lutho.
Ngingazi shame. Ngingazi lutho. So
ngeze ngayihleke leyo.
So ngashaywa ke nje ngayo. You know ukuthi le mvubu le iphuma nenyama so.
Eish. Yeah.
That's why ngithi amasikazi asekhona, but so because they remind me of.
Yeah. So you got angry. That made you angry, over your father,
Yes. Why I believe leyo nto ngami, seriously. Nane age yami. Every umuntu alright, everybody that is, or anyone, I mean, anyone who okade ngayibuka ngelinye ihlo lomuntu omdala, would have seen ukuthi if I knew what was happening there, I was not gonna put or position that letter carelessly like that.
Yeah.
So the fact that be clearly somewhere, I don't even know where they told that.
Yeah.
It means ukuthi angiyazi kwento ebhalwe phakathi. I didn't see anything wrong.
Mm.
I'm still a child. I didn't see anything wrong.
No, now that you're mentioning that even your father was given that letter, it
Yes.
means that you don't know how,
Yes, she
what was the message?
I mean, he was.
I mean, you don't know what was the message that, was sent to him along with the letter. It could have been accompanied by other talks.
Now you get me, girl.
Umntana wakho bana uyenzani? Angithi ngikutshelile ukuthi lo mntwana uyenza 1 2 3 4 5 and then naye na mabona iletter wathi ya nokusho ukuthi
Yo, ekuseni ngilele.
no way.
Cabanga uvuka kuthiwa ingubo.
Eish. Askisi.
Ngashawa ngasho. Ngashawa ngisho but ke.
So, but then do you think you achieved whatever that you wanted to achieve with this book?
Yes, and no.
Okay.
Yes and no, because as I said, I was never able to say anything about this story without crying, like literally.
Yeah.
You understand? But now, you see now,
Like
I
we are
was
laughing
able
about
to,
it.
Hey,
Yes.
I was able to narrate it like this. Ngingaphazamiseki. That means the healing process.
Yeah.
I am healing. I am healing. Now I'm able to laugh about it.
Yeah.
Bengingakwazi ukutshela.
Yeah.
Bengingakwazi at all. Bengisathi ngiyiqala nje ukuthi vele kumi into la ithi ngci.
Ne. Yeah. Yeah.
Ivele iminje ithi ngcila ngikhale.
Eish.
So that part, yes, but I also wanted angithi another reason I wrote incwadi le was that this message, everything that I've been through, I could realize that, for example, here in South Africa, we have hiking incidents of women abuse, people killing themselves because of things like this, things that I've been through. We understand. And yeah, in GBV, South Africa, it's like a hike every single day.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get this message across that despite everything that we are going through out there as a woman, as a child, it's not the end of the world. If you can learn from my story, what I've been through, as you said, ukuthi content here le incwadi, ungayibukeki incane, but when you ufunda, it's very heavy. So I wanted to get that message across to empower, like abanye abantu besifazane ukuthi, girl, you can still do it. You can still fight whatever that you are going through and win a foot. Things like nababantwana, even children that are going through some iphathi yabo, their share of pain. Nabo, they can ngelinye ilanga, everything that is happening to them might come out differently. Just like yenzekile kimi, do you get me? So nabantu besilisa, like ngokwabo, those who are abusing, who are abusing abantu besifazane, or ingane, or whoever. So nabo, maybe they bazofunda kule ncwadi ukuthi what they are doing is affect. You see indlela mina ngiaffecteke ngayo just because I believe. I'm not saying ukuthi it's because, but I believe ngiaffecteke ngale ndlela ngiaffecteke ngayo because I am a child of rape. Because ngiswele identity in all of this. We understand.
Yeah.
Akudlali ukuba being called illegitimate. We understand. So it's because of a decision yathathwa ubaba this one day. You understand? So this one day wathatha isinqumo wenza lento akayenza, and then who suffered the consequences? Me. Because ngiye kuyo yonke lento le. So if abantu besilisa nabo bangalena from the book to say at the end of the day what we are doing today will affect other people.
Yeah.
Will affect because nayo I don't think wacabanga ukuthi kuyo yonke lento azokwenza kuzophuma umuntu. So lo muntu wagcina se-affecteka impilo yakhe yonke. You see? So yes, that part ke I think angayi-achieve because I think failing maybe to market incwadi ngendlela.
Your voice like went down.
Yeah, angithi now ngi-disappointed, ngiyayidisappointa ngokwami.
Exactly. Exactly. No.
Yeah, and so it has not reached a number of people that
Yeah.
akwenzekanga ngale ndlela kwakuyiyona la ekhanda lami when I was seeing South Africa knowing about this book and this book changing people's lives, this book having an impact in ebantwini besifazane, and those were the visions and the goals and the objectives ukuthi end up ngithi despite yonke ukuthi it's going to ruin my family, it's going to ruin my relationships, but I'm publishing it.
Yeah.
Uyayibona? Angithi ngathi there was too much in izinto ezizokonakala like ngokuthi ngipublish le ncwadi.
Yeah.
My family kumanje kuhlangahlangene kuyale because yabona. So kuleyo ngaleyo ndlela ke ngithi no, I don't think ngi-achievile really achieve some of the things I wanted to achieve.
But then what I like is you know your problems. You know why you're not achieving your goals.
Yes,
and
I
everything.
think marketing strategy.
No, guys, please buy the book. It looks like this. It looks like this. We'll get back to encouraging people to buy the book, but then I think your book, the message, it needs to be out there.
Yes.
People need to hear what's in your book.
Exactly.
So please, I don't know, as much as you can market your book, make it what you want it to be. Take it out there to people. There are people who went through what you went through.
Exactly.
And we deal with things differently. You have the courage, you have the strength. At least we can say maybe you conquered, you overcame. But then as much as it is a process, the healing, it is a process, but then it progress. Yes. I mean, like some of the things we laughed at them, and
imagine
if you really know the book, like those were hectic stuff in the book. So it progress. It's working. And I feel like if it can get to the masses, get out there, it can heal many people.
Trust me, I believe we are like that now. It can change lives.
No.
It can change lives. It can make impact to abantu abaningi. People are going through.
Dude.
People are killing themselves every single day. People are being abused every single day. People are by a shy about they don't know how to get out of the situation.
Yeah.
But they are losing hope. Losing hope, which anything good will ever come of is out of a situation about. So if they can learn from what I've been through, they will know whatever they are going through. I'm not saying ukuthi incane kanganani we njengoba ushilo ukuthi sidila nezinto differently.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they will have a strength. They will have a strength to if she was able to
overcome
and overcome
yes.
lezi zinto akadlule kusona lo sisi lo, then also nami ngiyakwazi it's really good.
One thing I like about your book, you see the front. This is the beginning. It has wounds. It's not a very nice, picture to look at. Uyabona ukuthi like
Usizi.
like kuningi, you know, like kuningi nje, like if someone can just, you know, show this picture and say interpret this picture, you're not gonna get positive things. You're gonna get ooh, it looks like this person bamshayile. Yeah, usflattele. It's giving us that. And then again, Isono sababa. You know, immediately you start asking yourself questions. Yeah, but then this is only the beginning. The ending. Was that intentional? Was that intentional? Because now we see you like you have bouts, you know, you're a graduate.
Remember, it's a
You're
journey.
smiling.
From Fulatela Wami there, things are not going. I'm giving you my bag.
Yeah.
For a reason. Things are not going well. That's my winter season.
Yeah.
That's a winter season.
Yeah.
So I can't be smiling and giving you my face. You see? And then going forward, things were now sengikwisama.
Yeah.
Ngikwisama mos
Yeah.
ngiyaglowa.
Eish, kamnandi. Kamnandi yazi. Kamnandi.
Yes, so I've conquered, I would say. Because even though I can't say Guti, I'm where I wanted to be. Angithi it's a journey.
Yeah.
I'm still here, Mos.
Yeah.
I'm still running the race.
Yes.
Exactly. So but I was able to ngofela ngiblow matric, but I was able to try my jazam.
Yes.
Even now I'm doing my masters.
Oh my God.
So
I need to give you an applause. Where is it? Woo! That was for you.
So I was able to ngiphume na something angigivaphanga.
Yeah.
What oqala umatric ngawutholi because of this unforeseen. Angithi indlela bengafundi bengenzi lutho, I was not able to study and stuff. Then ngangawuthola umatric. Then ngathi ngizama wesibili, I was sent to a jail.
Yeah.
Did I give up?
No.
That's me.
And we like that.
I didn't. So I was able to push myself. In fact, yonke lento eyenza, they were making me even more stronger.
Yeah.
Because some of the things that I've achieved for wrong purposes.
Yeah.
To say, I want to prove them wrong.
You wanted to prove a point.
I want to prove them wrong. No. Angithi babethi ngeke ngibe lutho.
Yeah.
So look at me now.
Hey.
You see? So I had to ukuthi ngafaka amajazi ami laphana namahood wami ngihlukana kwawo ngithi
and it's very relevant. It's
like,
very fitting. Very.
It's like here now I'm on top of the mountain. I'm shouting it, hey, izani.
And it's very relevant.
It's
like very fitting. Very.
It's like here now I'm on top of the mountain. I'm shouting it, hey, izani.
It's possible.
Ngilapha kwi-mountain ngithi nani 10.
Yeah.
What did you guys say?
Oish. I'm sure they won't repeat. So, do you believe that your story has a happy ending?
Yes.
Oh. And on that happy note, where can people get your book?
Give me.
Go where? Who are you? Where?
No, like I'm the one selling the book.
Yeah.
Like I can give them my number. They can contact me.
They can contact you.
Yes.
Okay, you can give out your number, like wherever, like whatever platform that they can.
So it's 084. That's my mobile number. 084 763 2011.
2011.
And then they can also find me on Facebook as Brenda Smangele. And on Twitter I'm there as Brenda. And then also
not so active.
Yeah, I'm not so active.
But I think
as long as they got my number and I usually write, then they can call me and order in Yeah, then we take it from there.
Yeah. All right, guys. You've heard it for yourselves. This is the book Isono Sika by Brenda Smangele. Please do your favor and get this book. We almost
Bluetooth
done.
connected.
We're almost done. So we have a signature question here. So the signature question is, what is one thing that people, they got the wrong side of it. I forgot the signature question. You know what? Let me gather my thoughts. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. What's our signature question?
What? Okay. I can
It's missing. Like people when they have a perception of you and that is not true, and today you want to clarify it. You don't get it.
I don't.
When someone has a maybe abanye abantu bangathi uyachoma kanti wena uchoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what is one perception
Okay.
that people have about you and then you want to clarify today?
They think that ngiyathetha konje ngiyareprimanda.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
Wakhadimutsa.
I think but it's not true.
Okay.
Because I'm loud by nature. So whenever ngikhuluma umuntu feel like ngiyashouta. We understand. And be like, hayi usukuthetha phela, and now I have to explain myself. No, I'm not. Yabona leyo yona angishout ngiyachazela, especially when I'm trying to clarify things. I'm trying to when the point.
Yeah.
To whatever that I'm explaining.
No, emphasize.
Emphasize, yes, that's a correct word. So ivoice yami iyakhuphuka. Iyakhuphuka. Bese mhlawumbe omunye umuntu ayitshela ukuthi shuthi sengiyalo. Guys, ngisuke ngingalo.
Guys, uBrenda Galo.
Ngisuke ngingalo, inkosi yami yazi ngisuke nje ngiphi nephisi kabi. Ngisuke ngingalo, it's me.
It's just her. She has a loud voice. She wants to emphasize. She wants the point to come across.
Ngilo muntu
Yeah.
into ngiyayi.
Yeah. Agathethi.
Ngisuke ngingathethisi umuntu.
All right.
Omunye uba offended serious.
Mm.
And may ba offended now nami ngiba offended ukuthi inkosi yami yazi bengamthethisi lona. Leyo perception iyangikhuba.
Clarified. Brenda, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Shibu.
I enjoyed having this conversation with you, and it was beautiful. I hope people learned something from it. And I hope people will start buying the book, guys. Please buy the book.
Yo abathenge inkosi yami incwadi. Yazi ukuthi
Yo.
and njengokubatshele ngeke bayisole yazi.
Yeah, it was so.
Overglued.
Like you just overglued.
Uhamba na ngishiye bathroom. I remember when people abantu abaqeda kuyithenga athi umuntu hayibo yazi ngiyiqede like 2 days mkhulu.
Yes.
She's uqede yonke into because inhliziyo ithi, and then what happened?
Yes.
And then also ayitshela ukuthi okay, this girl has been through a lot.
Thanks.
And then the chapter landelayo
You.
iyakungena. Ngaze ngayincoma bo.
No, but it's true. It's true. I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, we are done. We out of here, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comment. And don't forget to buy the book. And yeah, that's it from me. My name is Shibu Thobakgale, and I'm signing out. Doo-doo.